Hey everyone, welcome back. Shane here. It's the end of summer, getting into the autumn months here. And it's a long holiday this weekend, so I'm going to take this time to do a little overdue barbecue maintenance. The daily rain has stopped, so let's get into this. So today I'm going to be replacing this handle. As you can see, it cracked here, and it's kind of sharp. So I have this dowel. I'm going to cut that to size. I'll take this apart and cut it, stain it with I'll stain it with this wood stain here. And the other thing I want to do today is go back over this. As you can see, my quick fix failed. That paint wasn't very good. As a matter of fact, every time it got hot, this got tacky. It didn't burn or anything, but it just got tacky, and you could wipe it off by hand. So I'm going to sand this down properly today, and I'm going to put on the barbecue paint. So the handrail is off, the handlebar, and you can see the crack here. This is full of sand. You got all this, you know, beach sand or something inside of it, and it was capped on the ends with these plugs on both sides, two of them. And I think what happened is, I think when it rained, they failed, and water went into the handle and saturated the sand and caused the handle to expand, which caused the rupture, the crack in the weld to break apart. Once that happened, it was just a dangerous thing to use all the time, but I didn't get to it until now because, well, I didn't have a good sunny day. So anyway, I got this beautiful piece of wooden dowel. I believe it's cherry, and it's about the same size. Nice fit, right? So I'm going to of course cut that. Before I cut it, I'm going to scribe my mark for the length. There we go. I'll cut onto the right onto the line there, just so the blade goes and touches the inside here. So this side is the waist. I'm going to do that with my my camping saw. So let's get to her. There we go. Okay, so next I'm going to paint it with some wood stain just to protect it from the weather. And my dogs and kids and wife are having some fun today. It's bath day for them. Not the kids, the dogs. The kids have that every day. Okay, so I'm going to shake this up, get it agitated, make sure it's mixed really good. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't think stain separates or pops like paint, but I still want to get it agitated. For staining, I'm going to use a 15mm brush. Just make sure there's no loose brush hairs in there. And of course, I gotta make sure that I get the end where I've cut so that it's protected from water damage. I'm gonna run my stain with the grain of the wood. You can see the color is already starting to pop from here to here. This is not stained, this is stained. So it looks pretty good. While I'm waiting for the lacquer to dry, I'm going to get on to prepping the metal and paint area. I'm going to start with this drill attachment orbital sander, and we got a bunch of discs in here. So I think I'm going to put some metal. I think I'm going to start with maybe a 150. That should rough up the surface pretty good and get rid of the rust fairly quickly. And of course you want to make sure, you know, metal, that is for metal. Pretty nice little drill accessory you can get on Amazon, and just voila, just like that. So I'm going to get that sanded and prepped for paint, and then I'll be right back. Finished with the lacquer, and I got the spot sanded. That looks pretty good, so I'm going to agitate the can, the spray can, make sure that the spray paint has no clumps in it, so it comes out nice and smooth. And I'll get that patched up, and I got the handle pretty much dry over here. That'll be snapped back on here shortly. I'll show you what it looks like soon. It's got an agitator. There it is right there. It's been about a minute. Moment of truth. I'm going to spray that up, let it dry, get that handle back on here, and fasten it, and should be all tickety-boo after that. Actually, that's pretty darn good. That's about the same as the old handle was. So before I finish up for today, I just want to let you guys know that my next barbecue project, not my next barbecue, but my next barbecue project is to put some high heat gasket on these joints all the way around the barbecue. That includes going down the sides, and of course at the back of the barbecue. And the stuff I'm going to use for that is called Fire Black. Fire Black is a high heat resistant gasket material that's actually made for barbecues, as a matter of fact, among other things, but barbecues is one of the applications for it. Probably going to do these joints down here. And once that thing's done, man, this thing's going to be amazing for hot smoking meat. It's just going to be a beautiful machine. So that's my next project. Still got to dry a little bit, but I'll show you what we got here. You can see it's still a little bit wet. I'm not going to touch that. That's tacky. You can see over here there's a little bit of the sanded line that I'm going to have to buff out a little bit. I've got some 2000 grit, some P2000. I've actually got some P4800, I think, as well. So I'll whip that on and just give that a little buffing there. And then doesn't look too bad over here. It's still a little bit wet, but I mean, the line's not too visible to the eye. Thank you so much to my friend Yuji Battle out in Yokosuka. I really appreciate that he sent that paint over for me. It's awesome. It's beautiful stuff, and still looking forward to getting together with you and having a barbecue. That's one project down and 2 million more to go. See you guys next time.